You are what you eat, so don't be fast, cheap, easy or fake. A healthy mind depends on a healthy body. Our body and mind are inseparably linked. Our thinking is influenced by our body. The brain can extend further because the body is full of nerve endings that provide information to it. However, our body does in turn follow instructions from our brain. Just as a healthy body can perform more physical work, so too can a healthy mind. The things we eat have a direct impact on how our brains function. The brain can benefit from good nutrition in many different ways. A nutritious diet can boost the synthesis of new neuron, a process known as neurogenesis. What we consume can also have an impact on sympathetic plasticity, the ability of the brain's connections between neurons to become stronger or weaker over time. The more connections there are between neurons, the better they can communicate, learn and memorize. One of the most important brain areas is the hippocampus. It supports the control of neurogenesis and memory. Neurons include those in the hippocampus, create and utilize a variety of chemicals to send and receive messages. The brain-derived neurotropic factor BDNF, a protein that aids in the growth and survival of neurons, is one such molecule. BDNF protects neurons from degeneration, promotes neurogenesis, and enhances cognitive function. A healthy diet can increase BDNF levels and encourage the hippocampus neurogenesis. Learning, memory, mood, attention, and mental health have all been proven to improve as a result of this increased neurogenesis in the hippocampus. The neurotransmitter serotonin is involved in mood and pain modulation, as well as the control of hunger and sleep. The digestive system makes 95% of your serotonin and is lined with 100 million neurons or nerve cells. It makes sense that your digestive system's inner workings aid in both food digestion and emotional regulation. The gut and the brain are linked by neurons, which transfer messages back and forth. The food we eat is detected by the gut neurons, which send signals to the brain. The gut-brain axis is the name given to this link and the communication that results from it. Thus, an improper diet might impair cognitive skills such as remembering, learning, and reasoning. A lousy diet causes the body to produce too much cortisol, a stress hormone that can activate microglia and astrocytes in the brain. Microglia and astrocytes are activated by stress hormones when they shouldn't be. Inflammation at certain parts of our brain is a possible side effect of this activation. Inflammation of the hippocampus can impair our cognitive functions. Certain foods can aid in the normal functioning of our brains. Omega-3 fatty acids are food components that can prevent inflammation in the brain. Omega-3 fatty acids are an essential nutrient, which implies that we must obtain them from our diet as our bodies are unable to produce them. Linolenic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid found in plants like walnuts and edible seeds like flax seeds, is a prevalent omega-3 fatty acid. Fish oils contain eicosapentaenoic acid and docosahexaenoic acid DHA. A diet rich in fish oil and omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease and depression. DHA boosts neurogenesis and enhances the number of microglia and astrocytes in the vicinity of the brain lesion. According to research, eating DHA during pregnancy can promote the development of the unborn baby neurons. DHA is also required during childhood when the body and brain are still developing. It enhances the production of new neurons and boosts cognitive ability. Whole plant meals including vegetables, fruits, nuts, whole grains and legumes, including complex carbs as well as protein, vitamins, minerals and fiber, all of which support our brain and other organs. Plants also create phytochemicals which give fruits and vegetables their vibrant colors, which also provides natural antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. We benefit from the beneficial effects of these natural phytochemicals when we eat plant-based diets. The vegetables, fruits and whole grains contain fibers that slow down absorption of sugar in the intestine, resulting in less insulin surges and a lower chance of developing diabetes and inflammation. Natural plant fiber also makes us feel fuller faster and content for longer, which keeps us from overeating. Another key benefit of plant fiber is that it nourishes our gut microbiome, which is made up of millions of microbacteria that live in our lower intestines. A healthy, diversified microbiome helps our immune system battle infections and diseases. and may also aid our brain, affect mood and cognitive performance. The food you eat can be either the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. And Wigmore. A poor diet can be harmful to both your body and your mind, so what should you avoid? Sugar consumption can affect the brain's capacity for memory and learning. Even diet sodas with artificial sweeteners are detrimental for your brain because they are heavy in sugar. Aspartame, an artificial sweetener included in diet sodas, may irritate you, excite you, and interfere with your sleep. A high-fat diet is particularly harmful because it can lead to oxidative stress in the brain. Man-made trans fats are thought to be the worst kind of fat to consume. These can raise the chance of cognitive problems, anxiety, and perhaps Alzheimer's disease in the brain. Studies have shown that traditional diets such as the Mediterranean diet and the traditional Japanese diet have a 25 to 35% lower incidence of depression than a typical Western diet. The reason for this discrepancy, according to scientists, is that traditional diets tend to be high in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fish, and other seafood, while being relatively low in lean meats and dairy. Key components of Mediterranean cuisine include fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, protein-rich legumes, fiber-rich whole grains, nuts and seeds, limited amounts of seafood such as omega-3 rich fish, shrimp and scallops, lean meat such as poultry, hogs or cattle, and dairy products, aged cheeses, yogurt and low-fat milk. Let's see how certain supplements affect your brain. Carbohydrates, the building component of carbs, glucose, also contributes to serotonin synthesis in the brain. Carbohydrates such as whole grains, vegetables, fruit, rice, potatoes and lactose provide the most energy for our brain. These are regarded as healthy sources of carbs that the body converts to glucose. Probiotics. They are thought to alter how the gut processes information that is closely linked to anxiety and depression. A short study discovered that those taking probiotic dietary supplements had fewer negative thoughts linked to depressive moods than those receiving a placebo. Caffeine. It functions as an ergogenic aid, a medication that improves performance by delaying exhaustion and increasing alertness. It acts on the central nervous system in small doses. Tea includes caffeine, which may aid cognitive function in older people but may be problematic. Vitamins and minerals. The development and health of the brain depends on vitamins B, C, D, E and magnesium. A diet high in vitamins and minerals from fruits and vegetables is linked to a lower risk of cognitive decline as people age. According to research, thiamine and vitamin E are particularly crucial for nerve cells that transport information, while B6, B12 and C are crucial for the development and functioning of nerves. Magnesium enhances synaptic plasticity. Magnesium is a mineral that may be found in avocado, spinach, brown rice and almonds. Your brain is constantly working for you. All of your body's systems and processes are controlled by your brain, but this engine needs gasoline to keep you going through the day. The food you consume serves as this fuel, so stock it with the finest fuel and keep it running in the best condition. With that said, we have come to the end of the video. If you liked it, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. For more videos, click on the links you see on screen. We'll come back again with more interesting stories. Until then, goodbye.